championship banner on the wall at College Gym in Waynesburg. The Jackets have won their 4th straight District 18 basketball championship. The Yellow Jackets are on the air. From the Kemper Arena, Kansas City, Missouri, it's the NAIA National Basketball Tournament. Pre-game coverage is being brought to you by First National Bank and Trust of Washington, with the Waynesburg office at High and Washington Street.
Everybody, and welcome to the Kemper Arena. This is John Loper live with Frank Busick. We're ready for round 2 of the NAIA National Basketball Tournament as the Waynesburg College Yellow Jackets advance to round 2 on Wednesday afternoon, upsetting 12th-seeded Kearney State in round 1, 108-84. And we'll be playing a team that was also a spoiler last night, providing what was up until that time the biggest upset of the tournament. They are the Vikings of Valley City, North Dakota.
And your first victory against Kearney, tremendous win, and you have to be well satisfied at the way your young men performed from Waynesburg College.
Frank, that game is history. In a short time, we're going out and playing a team that has 6'9", 6'8", 6'7", 6'7". You have the program. You can read it to them. The guards are in the 6'3", 6'4" range. They have no little point guard like we have or like most teams have one or two of. They play with big guards. If our fans can picture Rick Puskar playing point guard or second guard, they have 4 people like that, but 2 at a time they play. Big guards. 2 of them are Indians. One is a Marine who's 27, 28 years old and has a child, weighs 240 pounds, only 6'4", 240, and strong, aggressive. So you throw that conglomeration together, 6'9", 6'8", 6'7", 6'4", and big guards, and anything can happen.
They are not only a good team. To come here, they had to beat Huron, South Dakota, and we saw a little bit of that act last year. They're not too shabby.
Well, Huron, South Dakota made Sports Illustrated because they have 4 or 5 Marines on their team, and you're right, this Valley City team eliminated them in a district to be able to come here. I think their trademark is aggressiveness. They are very aggressive, and they act like they're on a mission. They've been told that their 21-5 record isn't worthy. Ours is only, we have the same record, actually, 22-5, and they're out to prove they belong here, and they proved that last night by beating a 5th-seeded team. So, needless to say, it's going to be a tough game.
Okay. Rudy, thanks for your time before this important ball game against the Vikings of Valley City, North Dakota, and we'll see you later.
Okay, so you heard Rudy Maurice describe
thing they mentioned to the point where the film should be taken of Rudy Maurice's plan of attack on a fast break and actually send it to clinics around the country on how to do it. That's how impressed they were with it.
And they're also very impressed with a young man named Darren Walls, who electrified the people that were here on Wednesday afternoon. Walls finishing the game with 34 points, scoring over 20 of those in the first half, and Darren just the quickest guy on the court in that point. 6 forward, Rick Puskar, Theron Hogan, center B. Rob Montgomery. Darren Walls, leading player in the ball game on Wednesday with 34 points, averaging 21.7 a ball game. Sean McCallister, 7.8 points a ball game. Rudy Maurice is going to need all 7 of those from Sean tonight. Rick Puskar, 25 points on Wednesday and 11 rebounds. One of the best games he's had as a Yellow Jacket. The senior averaging just under 15 points and just over 5 rebounds a ball game. Theron Hogue scored his usual 13 points before fouling out on Wednesday. Pulls down the rebound. Jackets are the visiting team for this game. They're in their dark away uniforms as Valley City goes to work around the perimeter of the Waynesburg zone that's been thrown up here. It goes into the corner to Bartow. No shot, comes back outside. Here's Whiteout away outside. 3-point attempt is no good. Rebound, Valley City up, blocked. And the loose ball is picked up by Valley City in the corner. And they go right back to Whiteout. Starts inside, dishes off underneath. Griffith jumper from the baseline. Good by Chris Griffith.
Griffith makes the easy fall-away jumper on a kind of a transition loose ball affect the Jackets. Good zone defense first time down. Rob Montgomery getting a blocked shot.
2-0 Valley City. The Jackets on offense for the first time. and they work the perimeter of the man-to-man that's been set up by Valley City to get this ball game underway. McCallister on the outside goes to Puskar in the corner to Rob Montgomery over on the left side. Back out top of the key, Sean McCallister starts in, pulls up. Now goes to Walls in the wing. He'll bring it out to the point. Go back to Sean, and into the corner left side it goes again to Rob Montgomery. Looks inside, nothing there. Back to Walls. Shot clock down to 10 as Walls draws a foul as he goes up. Shot does not count. Walls fouled in the act. Will go to the line to shoot two.
Personal foul on Perry Whiteowl. Man-to-man on Sean McCallister. First team foul.
All right, not in the act of shooting. McCallister will inbound it from the side. They go to Theron Hogue. Back to Sean, and he'll take it into some traffic. Now pulls up top of the key. Backpedals to the point. And we'll look to set it up again over there on the right side to Walls. Back out to Montgomery. Jackets into their weave early, losing 2-0, but they want to make Valley City chase them. Valley City in a man-to-man. The Jackets weaving through it, making the Vikings chase them all the way through the man-to-man, or all the way through, rather, the key area. Walls on the outside to Montgomery. Looks inside, nothing there. Top of the key, Puskar. Rick starts inside, takes it to the hoop, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound taken by Valley City, and it's cleared quickly in backcourt to Bartow, who will walk it over the timeline, and they'll set up a very deliberate half-court offense against the Waynesburg zone. They go down low along the baseline to Beck, back outside, jumper, three-pointer is good by Bartow. Look out, Bartow for a three-point landing, and it's a 5-0 game with Valley City on top. We're down to 17:55 left to go in the first half. Jackets again in the half-court offense, unable to get any kind of fast break going early. In the lane to Walls, stolen away. Darren mishandled the pass, and over the loose ball is Chris Griffith, the big 6'9 center. He outlets it very quickly to Beckett. Over the timeline it comes. Now Bartow with the basketball in the corner on the right side. Long pass back outside to Whiteowl. Bartow again in the corner from three-point territory. Walls comes out to cut him off, and they go around the horn once again. Whiteowl working the outside, has it deep into the corner now. Back to Bartow, looks inside, and has cut off. Now they go to a low post. Here's a drive on the baseline. A shot up, no good. Rebound taken by Waynesburg. Clears it to McCallister. Sean on the run into the lane. Loses it. Loose ball picked up by the Vikings, and they'll go the other way. Coupled the loose ball is Whiteowl. Long pass, baseline to Bartow. Jumper up, no good. Rebound Hogue for Waynesburg again. Out to McCallister. Jackets looking to run. Sean into forecourt. Pulls up now. Top of the key. They'll set up the half-court offense. The Walls, three-pointer. No good. Rebound bounces outside, taken by Bartow, and it's back the other way for Valley City. They lead it 5-0. 6:45 to go first half.
Bartow playing very well. The Jackets one shot, no offensive boards, and they can't run very well. The Vikings are getting back.
Griffith from the side, up no good. Rebound out of bounds. It will go to Valley City.
Coming in the lineup, number 42 for Valley City, and that's the person of John Holmes, who plays the sixth man. Doesn't look like a basketball player, but he does the job.
And they inbound it to Griffith. Jumper off the inbound, no good. Rebound taken by Holmes, and he's fouled, and he tries to go back up. Rick Puskar got it.
They're going to call him on McCallister from the back. Puskar guarding from the front, McCallister from the back. McCallister picks up the first foul and team foul for the Yellow Jackets. Yet to score. They're nervous, John, uptight.
They sure are. John Holmes at the line now to shoot two for Valley City's Vikings. He's a 6'4 junior out of Milwaukee. As we said, an appliance at 240 pounds. Shoots 63% from the free throw line, and the first one is in and out, no good. Valley City, not a very good free throw shooting team on the year. They are shooting 65%. Second one on the way from Holmes. It's good. So that makes it a 6-0 basketball game. Waynesburg unable to get that fast break going. Valley City has cut them right off. And the Jackets in a little bit of mild trouble here. 6:23 to go in the first half, trailing by 6. Looking for their first bucket of the game. High post to Montgomery, nothing. Back to McCallister. He drives inside, dishes off Puskar. Baseline drive up, good. Rick Puskar.
Rick Puskar answers the call with a good baseline move.
And now full court pressure by the Yellow Jackets. Let's see if the Vikings can handle it. Whiteowl, long pass over the trap to underneath, and Bartow up and good. The assist by Griffith, and Bartow gets the bucket. He has 5, and it's an 8-2 basketball game.
Griffith with a nice lob pass to Bartow, who uses the board and kisses it off and breaks the Waynesburg College press.
Terry Clark's coming in for Waynesburg. First stoppage of play. Puskar for 3. Good. Rick Puskar from outside, a 3-point bomb. and Rick has all 5 of the Waynesburg points. This is a 3-point game. Now the half-court trap spoils a fast break attempt as they knock it away at midcourt.
Rob Montgomery takes his seat, and in the lineup, Terry Clark. So the first substitution move by Coach Rudy Marisa is the back line, Terry Clark.
Rob Montgomery bothered by a knee. It's heavily taped. He injured it in the game on Wednesday afternoon, getting a rest early. Inside to Holmes, Valley City, turnaround jumper. No walking called on Holmes. So the big guy, John Holmes, turns it over, and he gives a little glare to the official as he runs by him there. Waynesburg now with a chance to come within 2 this trip down the floor. They go to Walls. High post to Hogue. Nothing. Back outside Puskar. Rick, 15-foot jumper is no good. Rebound taken by Valley City, but a foul called in the play. It'll be on the Vikings, I believe. No, on the Yellow Jackets.
Terry Clark that time undercutting on the rebound. Personal foul number 1. Team foul number 2.
It's 8-5, Valley City. 15-20 left to go in the first half. A steal in backcourt. McCallister to the hoop. Sean up, no good. Rebound is tapped outside, and the Vikings have it. How about that? With the half-court trap, the Vikings still in backcourt now, long past the Holmes into forecourt. He starts to take it inside, but now pulls up, goes back out to Bartow, and they'll set up a half-court play. Bartow into the corner, flips it to the low post, Beck, and a shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound Puskar, Waynesburg, outlet to McCallister, long past the Walls, and the fast break, Darren up and in.
Yeah, left-handed that time, and a good pass by McCallister.
First fast break bucket of the night for the Yellow Jackets, and they're within 1. It's 8-7, Valley City. Vikings forecourt. Bartow almost turns it over. Now a loose ball picked up by Clark. Ahead to Hogue on the fast break. Hogue lays it up. Good.
Very quick. The Jackets have come alive. Timeout for the Valley City.
Bob Parker says, hold everything. What happened to my lead? It's gone. 14:36 left to go first half. Waynesburg 9, Valley City 8. Be back in a minute to take a 9-8 lead here with 14:30 to go in the first half against Valley City, North Dakota. The Vikings bothered by the half-court trap set up by Waynesburg. Now to Holmes. Holmes starts inside, pulls up, goes outside. Bartow, jumper, 3-point range, no good. Rebound, Griffith up and good.
That time over Montgomery, who checked back in.
Griffith, 6'9", up over 6'6", Rob Montgomery. And Valley City back on top now, 10-9, with 14:07 left to play in the first half. Waynesburg down low, baseline. Sean McCallister in some traffic there, brings it back outside. Takes a 3-point move, now lobs it corner to Hogue, left side. Back to Sean, and he'll move it to the point. They'll see if they can set something up again. Puskar, wing, right side, corner to Montgomery. Back to McCallister, top of the key, Walls. Around the horn to Puskar. Low post pass stolen away. Intended for Hogue, stolen by Holmes. And Bartow into forecourt now for Valley City. They trap him. He gets away from the trap with a long pass cross court to Whiteowl. Cross court again. Back to Bartow. 3-pointer. Good by Bartow.
When things happen, Bartow makes them happen. He's on the floor doing it all.
13-9 Valley City. Waynesburg down low. Whistle as Puskar goes into the lane. He walks with the ball.
That time Rick tried to force it on using the baseline move and called for a travel. Bartow is everything so far in this first half.
So Valley City blew in a 6-point lead. Now they're back on top by 4. It is 13-9. Again, Waynesburg trapping in backcourt. Over the trap it goes with a pass to Whiteowl in the corner. Back outside Bartow. 3-pointer. Bartow, good. He's hot. That's a 22-foot shot for Bartow. And he is red hot. He has 11 points already in the first half. And it's 16-9, Valley City. Rudy Marisa up checking the scoreboard as he watches his Jackets go to work against the sticky man-to-man put up by the Vikings. Walls stops and pops. It's no good. Rebound bounces outside. Griffith has it. That big 6'9" height of his uses it to all his advantage that time. They bring it into forecourt to Bartow. Corner to Whiteowl. And a high post inside to Beck, knocked away. Loose ball goes out of bounds. It will be to Waynesburg.
Quickness on defense. Sean McCallister stripping the ball away from the big fella. But on the defensive boards, Waynesburg really outmanned. They are big.
Okay, here's Sean McCallister working against the Valley City Vikings. On defense, they go to Hogue into the corner to Sean McCallister, right side. Low post, Montgomery. Rob with a turnaround jumper. Good.
That's the move, and he gets in over top of the appliance there, John Holmes.
It is 16-11, Valley City. And again, the Jackets trap. Vikings break it long past the Holmes. Into the lane it goes. To Bartow. Shot up. No good. Followed good by Griffith.
No good. He touched the ball on the cylinder, John. That's
All right.
offensive basket interference.
They're going to wave it off. Chris Griffith, the big 6'9" center, up to jam it in on the follow, but they say in the cylinder. Can't do that.
Rudy Marisa yelling at Rick Puskar to get position and take the charge that time, but a benefit of an offensive basket interference.
16-11, the Vikings lead. Jackets of the ball. Walls to Hogue. Theron looks at the hoop, does not shoot, goes back outside McCallister. Jumper, Sean McCallister is good from 18 feet away. That makes it a three-point basketball game. And again, here comes the trap. White Owl working in backcourt along with Beck for the Vikings. They now do not break the timeline as Walls is there at midcourt to knock it away. It'll be out to the Vikings at midcourt. They look bothered by that trap, Frank.
Yes, they are. The ball handlers, they're not. They're very smart, but the quickness, Yellow Jackets showing right there, batting the ball out of bounds, had trouble getting it across the timeline.
Into the ball game now is Powers, Jeff Powers, coming in for the Vikings. He's a 6'2 sophomore at guard. And a steal by Theron Hogue, but he can't save it from going out of bounds. He did spoil the play, but he couldn't quite come up with a handle before the ball squirted away out of bounds, and the Vikings will inbound it from the side at their end of the floor.
The big fella, John Holmes, puts it to the floor, and it's gone right away.
Here's Powers with the basketball on the wing to White Owl. They fake the lob down low. Powers top of the key. Looks to White Owl again. Goes to him on the wing right side. Back out top of the key. Beck high post to Holmes. Turnaround jumper in and out. Rebounds loose. Battling for it is Hogue. He comes up with it. Looks for the fast break. Long pass to Walls. Walls loses the handle, and it goes out of bounds. Waynesburg's ball. As it was last touched by the Vikings, but barely. As Walls tried to make a power move, cutting through the hoop and lost control of the ball.
He was trying to make the move before he got the ball, John, and didn't secure it, but nipped by the Vikings, so the Jackets get it.
Jackets lob it into Montgomery. Power move. Rob off the glass. Good. Rob Montgomery. 2 quick buckets now, and the Jackets are back within 1. It is 16-15. Valley City. Vikings have the ball. Beck has it in backcourt with a trap. Bothered by it. Now finds Holmes with a long pass. Goes to him. The big guy. Bounce pass to White Owl on the baseline. Back outside to Beck. He takes it to the top of the key. Goes to Powers. Down low to Griffith. Turnaround jumper. Griffith. No good. Rebound up Holmes. And no good. Rebound is taken Puskar. Ahead to McCallister. Jackets on the run on the fast break to Hogue. He stops foul line. Does not take it inside. Goes baseline to Puskar. Back outside to McCallister. He'll bring it out to the point. Now it goes inside to Montgomery, who loses it. Walls picks up the loose ball. He forces up a shot. No good. Follow-up no good. And the rebound taken by Valley City as White Owl comes down with it.
A lot of action, a lot of hands in there, and the Jackets doing a good job. Right there, having a hard time finding the basket.
Now inside it goes to Holmes for the Vikings. Shot up, no good, but he's fouled.
Holmes is taking it right in, taking the shot. That time, the personal foul inside looks like Rob Montgomery might get the call.
For Holmes, and it's a 2-point basketball game once again.
And as I say that, Holmes checks out. Into the lineup will be Mike Nelson.
Nelson is 6'7", a freshman from Lake Park, North Dakota. Here's a shot. Waynesburg. Theron Hogue, good. That turnaround jumper, patented by Theron Hogue, is good. And it's tied at 17 with 10 minutes left to go. Biggest lead of the night has been 8 by Valley City. Jackets have had a 1-point lead in the ball game. We're tied now 17-17 as Valley City works it to a low post. There's a shot up, blocked by Montgomery. Valley City gets it back, though, to go to Nelson in the corner. Three-pointer Nelson is an air ball. Rebound taken by Valley City, though. Pulled down by Powers. He brings it out to the point. Looks inside. Nothing there. Goes on into the corner. Now low post to Griffith working against Hogue. Turnaround jumper off the side of the backboard. It goes out of bounds. They say tipped out of bounds by Waynesburg's Rick Puskar from behind. Nice move by Rick. And the Vikings will inbound it from their baseline.
Rick, that time actually a block shot. He'll get credit for in the statistics column.
Vikings inbound it, knocked away. Theron Hogue puts it right back in the face of Mr. Jim Buckner, who had a late-night snack of a basketball that time. And outside it goes. One-hander Bartow, three-point range, no good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll be Valley City ball.
Well, hustled by the Yellow Jackets, knocking it out of bounds. Valley City unable to get inside on the Yellow Jackets.
Inbounding it to Bartow. Now into the corner. It goes to Powers. Back to Bartow, top of the key. They lob it cross court. Knocked away by Walls. Darren Walls up and high into the air to knock that one away.
Absolutely tremendous defense shown by the Yellow Jackets as the Vikings just pass it around the perimeter and barely get it there.
9:21 to go. We're tied 17 here in the first half. Kansas City, Missouri, Kemper Arena, second round, the NAIA tournament. And with the basketball, the Vikings working on the wing on the right side to Bartow. Cross court to Whiteout. He's open, three-point range. Good. That's an NBA.
He can shoot him, and that one was an NBA.
Jackets almost throw it away, but Walls comes up to save the day at midcourt as they tried to force a fast break there that really wasn't there. And Walls, as I said, saved the day with coming up with a loose ball. Now they go to Hogue into the lane. Theron Lake starts inside. Theron Hogue starts inside. Puts it up. Rejected by Valley City. Loose ball picked up by Bartow. The other way. Bartow into the paint. Goes to Griffith. Shot up. No good. Rebound is loose. Up with it is Waynesburg. McCallister clears it out himself. On the run. Goes to Montgomery. Rob up and good.
Great fast break. Great assist by McCallister, who took it almost coast to coast.
Jackets now take the lead, 20-19 with 8:26 to go in the first half. Check that, it's 20-19 Valley City. Jackets do not lead, they trail by 1. Here's Valley City on the attack. Jumper, Bartow outside, three-pointer, no good. Rebound is taken by Hogue for Waynesburg. Ahead to McCallister. Fast break, Waynesburg. McCallister pulls up, goes to Puskar. Inside, no good, but he's fouled.
He's hammered. That time it was a 3-on-2, and Rick took it right into the defense, got fouled.
So Rick Puskar will be at the line with a chance to tie it and then give Waynesburg a lead. They'll be shooting 2 with 8:09 to go in the first half.
Perry Whiteout picks up the foul. Second team and second on Perry.
Glad you're with us on WANB-FM, Waynesburg, Washington, Uniontown. John Loper along with Frank Gisick. Early Sunday morning basketball now on the East Coast as we've gone past the witching hour. Friday the 13th is finally over, Frank. Maybe we can breathe a little easier here. Puskar, nope, we can't. Puskar misses the first of 2 from the free throw line. So the best the senior from Uniontown's Laurel Highland Pie can do here is tie it at 20 apiece. Second one on the way, and it's good. So for Puskar, that's a half dozen on the night. We're tied at 20 with just over 8 minutes left to go in the first half.
And that was the Yellow Jackets' first trip to the free throw line.
Team foul-wise, both squads with 2 here with 8 minutes to go. Now a steal in midcourt. Kevin Lee into the ballgame, picks up a steal off the trap, gets it to Puskar. Puskar, jumper off the stuff and pops good. Rick Puskar with 8. Jackets now lead it 22-20. And again, the full court pressure.
And Kevin Lee in for McCallister, and they're really pouring it on.
And this time the Vikings break the pressure into Whiteout. He fires one up from way outside. It's an air ball taken by Hogue. Clear to McCallister, or to Lee. Jackets on the run. Lee forces one into the lane. It's stolen away. Up with a loose ball is Bartow. Bartow, fast break. Vikings dishes it off. Shot up. No good. Foul called on Theron Hogue.
That was a block foul on Theron Hogue. Rudy Marisa doesn't like it. Theron was there a week before the collision.
And the collision was with Perry. Well, let's see who it was with.
He'll be at the free throw line after the good field goal on his stuff.
They're sending Nelson to the line, the big 6'7" freshman. Center forecourt. Here's Walls. Back out to Kevin Lee. Lee now works from the point and looks to Walls, goes to it. Now, high post to Theron Hogue, right back to Walls. Darren flips it back to Hogue. He slips on the floor, maintains his dribble, gets it to Walls. Jumper from way outside Walls. No good. Rebound is tapped out of bounds. It'll be Valley City basketball.
Darren's just kind of laying back, saving his energy. I think we found out an important thing happened in the first game. He ran out of gas with 10 minutes to go in the game, and the Yellow Jackets held on to win. But now he's just kind of laying back in the weeds, saving it for crunch time.
Here's the trap, and the Jackets get it back off the steal. Montgomery to Lee. Lee stops and pops. 15-footer. Good. Kevin Lee for Waynesburg. And it's 24-21. That's the biggest win of the night thus far for the Yellow Jackets. 3 points. 6:49 to go in the first half. Over the trap. Long pass goes to Holmes. He forces it inside. It's up and good.
Wow, that was a forced shot, but Holmes puts it in to keep them close.
Jackets quickly into forecourt with a long pass to Walls. Now he flips it to Rob Montgomery. Back to Kevin Lee. Lee takes charge and will set it up half court. Montgomery into the corner. Left side. Back to Walls. High post to Clark. Clark to Lee. Down low to Montgomery. He turns and fires. It's no good, but he's fouled. Ball hit the back of the iron, the front of the iron, bounced off. Rob will go to the line to shoot 2.
He was in and out that time for Rob, nearly making the three-point play. Personal foul that time by 42, John Holmes.
He makes them both. And it's 26-23, Waynesburg. Here comes Valley City, North Dakota into forecourt with a long pass to Griffith. He's playing out of position. Now they get it to Bartow, to Whiteout. and the Indian brings it out to the point, and we'll set it up. We'll call him the Chief instead of the point guard, as though the general. And he looks inside, now goes high post, turnaround jumper by Nelson is short. Rebound is tapped out to Kevin Lee. He gets it to Puskar. Puskar into forecourt on the run. Dishes it off underneath the Walls. Move. Walls no good, but he's fouled. Darren tried to make a power move inside. He was hammered. He'll go to the line for two.
Mike Nelson, who just came in the game, committed the 14th foul and the first on him as Darren Walls goes to the free throw line with his first chance this evening. The whole atmosphere of Kemper Arena.
Walls takes his time. Second one is also good. So Darren has four, and it's 28-23, Waynesburg. 5:53 left to go in the first half. Here are the Vikings from Valley City inbounding it. Beck does the White Owl in backcourt. He's picked up by Lee, and Walls with the trap in midcourt. Shovels it off to Beck. They still haven't broke the timeline. Now they do with a long pass. Here's White Owl with the ball. Gets it to Beck. Into the corner, Bartow. Three-pointer is good for Bartow.
Still on the line.
They say 2 for Bartow. That's 13 for him. And it's 28-25. Waynesburg on top with the basketball. Walls, bothered by Whitehouse a little bit, gets it to Lee. Kevin's open. Three-pointer is short. Rebound bounces outside. Taken by Whitehouse for the Vikings. Into forecourt it comes with a pass to Bartow down along the baseline. Shot up, blocked, but Bartow gets it back in the corner and a foul call. Oh, wait, a whistle on the play. Yes, we're going to get a foul call on Terry Clark of Waynesburg.
Terry for his second. And the team 6.
The scoreboard has him for 5. One of you is right.
Okay, we'll wait and see.
Yeah. They show Valley City with 4 as they inbound it. They go to Bartow. A ball knocked away from Bartow, but he gets it back very quickly and goes to Whiteout. Now in the paint, it goes to Beck. No shot back outside to Whiteout. And he'll, with the dribble, bring it out to the point. Cross court it goes to Bugner. Back to Whiteout. Low post underneath. Beck knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Waynesburg. Ahead to Puskar on the fast break. Drive, shoot, good. Kind of a generic dunk by Puskar. Just kind of got it over the rim and laid it up and in. 30-25. The Jackets lead by 5. 4:43 to go first half. Valley City into forecourt. Bartow has it outside, and he's fouled.
Rick Puskar with a hand check that time, called for the personal foul.
Kind of a patty cake there, Frank.
Well, it was right in front of David Petty, and you really can't do that.
Yeah.
He called for his first.
They usually let him play. That's why I say that in this tournament. Coach Berg Lee up with a loose ball, gets it to Puskar, drives up underneath. Got a tremendous move by Rick Puskar under the hoop. As he drove underneath the basket, got under too far, but extended the arm and kind of scooped it up and in. It is 32-25, Waynesburg. Here's Valley City in the forecourt. Whiteout jumper from the outside is good. 18-footer, 2-pointer for the Indian, and it's 32-27. Rick Puskar, the stop and pop, baseline Waynesburg off the break, no good. Rebound Griffith. Valley City cleared to Whiteout in backcourt. They get a fast break of their own. Whiteout now puts on the break as he comes into forecourt. And they'll go to work with a deliberate half-court attack. It goes into the corner to Bartow. Thinks about a three-pointer. No, he dunks it back outside. Whiteout, the point guard, looks on the right wing, goes to Bugner. Now cross-court to Bartow. Three-pointer. Bartow is an air ball. Up with it is Clark for Waynesburg. Ahead to Lee. On the run, Kevin Lee leading the fast break. Goes to Walls. He drives. He shoots. No good, but he's fouled.
They're going to call blocking, John, and I don't think Bartow agrees with it.
Bartow is down on the floor after the collision with Walls. Walls also down. Both guys slow getting up. And this one is no good. Rolled around the iron, fell off. 33-27, Yellow Jacket, as they set up the half-court trap, awaiting Mr. Whiteout. He comes to half-court, greeted by Walls, goes over the trap. Bartow has the ball, back to Whiteout, starts inside, and now dribbles over there in the corner on the right. Low post, down low to home, shot up, blocked by Montgomery. Loose ball picked up by Waynesburg. Ahead to Lee on the break. Kevin Lee walks for the basketball.
We have 5 blocked shots so far by Rob Montgomery in the first half. Doing the job.
That little walk by Kevin Lee is going to cost him some bench time as the hook is out. Sean McCallister getting set to check in at the scorer's table, and he'll be in first stoppage of play. Here's Valley City on the attack. They go to Holmes inside, knocked away again. This time up with a loose ball is 4 for Waynesburg. Ahead to Lee into the lane. Montgomery good.
What a fast break. There was classic. That brought the Yellow Jacket bench up, and they were really cheering for the team on the floor.
And we got oohs and ahs from the basketball aficionados from Kansas City and vicinity who are here viewing this late night game tonight. Waynesburg leads at 35-27. Drive up, no good. Valley City rebound. Waynesburg head to Lee on the fast break. Kevin Lee 2-on-1 as it knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Whiteout. Now tied up by Kevin Lee, and they're going to call a jump ball off the alternate possession. It'll be Waynesburg. Fans are yelling from Valley City as Kevin Lee went out of bounds and then came back inbounds to tie up the Whiteout on that play.
Exactly right. Should have been a turnover, but the official missed it, John. He was standing with his back to the play on that particular thing.
Inbound at the Walls, back outside to Moore. Now to Sean McCallister, who's in as Kevin Lee takes the seat. And McCallister in to run the attack once again. We're down to 2:15 to go in the first half. Waynesburg 35, Valley City 27. Jackets into a weave now as they're going to try to shorten up the first half and make the Vikings chase them a little bit and wear them down. Walls starts inside, and a charging called on Walls as he tries to go through a pick right at the top of the key and just kind of forced his way inside. He's called for the charge.
No doubt about that call, and Darren knows it and just walked away and said, well, we'll try again next time down.
That's the first foul, I believe, on Darren Walls. 35-27 Waynesburg.
No Yellow Jackets in foul trouble.
That's the 7th team foul, however, on Waynesburg. Here's the Vikings on the attack. They go to Bartow, back outside to Whiteout. Whiteout checks inside, looking in the low post, nothing there. Now a ball knocked away, but Whiteout gets it back. He takes it to the baseline, pulls up, comes back out to Bartow. Bartow, baseline, Griffith. Griffith, power move, shot up, good. Griffith on the dunk. And that's a half dozen for the big 6'9" center, and it's 35-29.
He put a great move on Rob Montgomery to get the paint and the dunk.
Griffith did not play the whole game last night. We were told he usually does not. But he's in there the whole first half tonight against the Yellow Jackets. Here's McCallister on the outside for Waynesburg. Goes to Ron Moore as Terry Clark is getting set to check back in. We're down to 1:15 to go in the first half. Shot clock at 20. As Walls has it on the outside. Goes to McCallister again. On the right wing to Rob Montgomery. Deep in the corner. Back out to Walls. Walls open. Three-pointer. Good. Darren Walls, his first three-pointer of the evening. He has 8, and it's 38-29.
Darren's ready for the second half. He's lined up.
Here's Whiteout for Valley City. Back outside. It goes to Griffith into the paint. And almost a steal, but now a shot up. No good. Rebound out to McCallister. Sean on the run. Into forecourt it comes. He stops and pops. 15-footer is no good. Rebound Bartow for Valley City. And a foul in backcourt. Darren Walls picks up his second personal foul. 2 quick ones on Darren late in the first half as he goes down after a collision in backcourt. And now he'll probably have to... they'll probably put him on the bench the rest of the way. They don't want to pick up a cheap third foul with 37 seconds left to go, Frank.
No, that was a foolish foul by Darren trying to reach around and steal the ball in the backcourt.
Rudy Marisa is going to keep him in there, though. Ooh, that's rolling the dice, isn't it? At the line now to shoot for Valley City is Steve Bartow, best free-throw shooter on the team. Make that 38-31 Waynesburg with the lead in the ball. Here's Theron Hogue on the outside for the Yellow Jackets. Goes to Sean McCallister. Sean moves some signals, moves some people around. Now they go into the weave. It's a 4-man weave. Hogue is at a post up high. McCallister now has the top of the key to Terry Clark on the outside. We're down to 13 seconds to go in the first half. Jackets playing for the last shot. Walls outside with it. Moves into the 24-foot range. Pumps it up from out there. It's no good. And a rebound up, no good. Rebound goes to Whiteout, and a long shot at the buzzer is no good. And that is the end of the first half. The Yellow Jackets lead it 38-31
in the first half. And on the defensive boards, one tremendous job, Robbie Montgomery. Rick Puskar took the bull by the horns to get the Jackets started, and helped a lot by Rob Montgomery, and also Darren Walls came in, and we'll talk about that a little later when
we sure will.
Scoring.
We're going to let Frank review the scoring in 3 minutes after we take
Puskar with 12, Rob Montgomery had 10, and the rebound leader Theron Hogue with 5, and assist leader in the game is Sean McCallister with 5. Block shots they don't keep, but I had 5 for Rob Montgomery. Bartow, the leading scorer for the Vikings in the first half with 15. No one in foul trouble. The Yellow Jackets shot 6 for 8 in the first half on the free throw line, and the Vikings 5 for 8. So the Yellow Jackets, as far as Shooting percentage, field goals in the first half, Waynesburg 53.6%, 15 out of 28, and the Sun Valley City team was 11 for 37 for a dismal 29.7% in the first half.
Here. First couple of seconds. Matter of fact, 19:23 left to play in the ball game, so we've used less than 40 seconds of the second half, and already we've had one Valley City, North Dakota timeout by Bob Parker as the Jackets come out and pop two. One by Puskar, one by Montgomery on the end of a fast break. Jackets now lead at 42-31. It's 42-31 Waynesburg. That's their biggest lead of the night thus far. And Valley City has called timeout. Now, we're getting set to get back to action as we've used just 38 seconds of the 33 seconds, I should say, of the first half. Okay, here's inbound by the Viking, and they come into forecourt, and the steal by McCallister. McCallister ahead to Walls. 1-0 break, lays it up and in. So Darren Walls with a quick bucket in the second half as the Jackets have come out fired up. They lead 44-31. Here are the Vikings of Valley State, North Dakota. Bartow starts inside baseline. He's trapped down there. Can't get a shot. Comes back outside with it to Buckner. Back to Bartow. Three-pointer is in and out and in. Down and popped out and went right back in again. Three-pointer for Bartow. It's 44-34. Jackets from the side. Up no good. Puskar. Rebound Griffith for Valley City. His team is tough. The Vikings are not going to quit. You get them down by 10, they're going to come back on you. We saw it happen against Wisconsin Eau Claire last night when they upset the fifth-seeded team, and they can come back on the Yellow Jackets just as well. They go outside with it. Outside is Whiteout. Three-pointer, good. Whiteout with the three-pointer. Look out. Here they come. It is now 44-37.
John, they only shot 29.8% in the first half due to a great Yellow Jacket defense, but those three-pointers are the way they got started to win last night.
Here's the weave for the Yellow Jackets now as they try to sit on the lead, and they go outside to Hogue. Fakes the shot, goes underneath Montgomery. Shot up no good. Rebound Montgomery up and in.
Ross follows his own shot as a good basketball player should and tips it in.
That's 14 tonight for Rob Montgomery, and again the half-court trap by Waynesburg. And the Vikings go over it to Holmes. Down low to Griffith. Jabs it.
That's going to happen when they break the press, and they did. And Griffith gets the big slam.
46-39. Waynesburg leads. 7:40 left to 17:40 left to play in the basketball game. And again, Waynesburg with that weave offense. And it goes to McCallister. Work fakes down low. Nothing there.
Well, this is now the Vikings have decided to zone up. John, and that was what the timeout was about.
They're on Hogue, up over the zone, no good. Rebound Griffin for Valley City.
Looks like a 2-3 zone to stop the Yellow Jackets.
Waynesburg leads 46-39. Valley City with the ball. Three-pointer Whiteout is no good. Rebound into the corner, tracked down by Puskar for Waynesburg. Ahead of McCallister, showing on the run. Into the lane, pulls up and fires. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Griffin again, 6'9", up, pulling it down. It goes out to Bartow, and he runs it quickly over the timeline. Before the Jackets can get back on the trap, they go to Whiteout in the corner. Cross-court pass to Buckner. Fakes down low to Griffith, and it's going away. Off the steal, Theron Hogue throws it right back to the Vikings, and up with the loose ball is Bartow. Around the Whiteout, jumper no good. Rebound Griffith. Pass underneath to Buckner, up and good.
And so look what I found is Buckner gets it on a deflection and puts it in.
46-31. Jackets out a 12-point lead. It is now down to 5. 16-25 left to play in the basketball game. And Waynesburg working deliberately around the perimeter of the zone put up by the Vikings. Puskar has it in the corner. Now they work it out to McCallister, and Sean with the dribble will back it up to the point and start all over again. On the wing to Hogue, back to McCallister. And he looks on the left side. This time pulls up, goes low post to Montgomery, up and no good. The goaltending going to be called. Griffith was up to block the shot by Montgomery, but they call it a goaltend. Rob just faked big Mr. Holmes out that time as he just went down.
Got the ball inside on the zone. Rob had the position in that little high arc 4-footer, and Griffith bats it away on the downward arc.
Give the bucket to Montgomery. That gives him 16 on the night, and it's 48-31 Waynesburg. Here's Valley City over a trap set up by Waynesburg, but now a steal by McCallister in backcourt. Sean on the run, takes it into the paint, forces up a shot. It's no good. Rebound tracked down by Walls and saved from out of bounds, but it goes right to the Vikings. Now with the loose ball into forecourt, it comes with the basketball is Powers. Starts inside, stolen away by McCallister. Ahead to Walls, 1-0 break. Lays it up and in. Darren Walls with a dozen. So the Jackets continue to dazzle the crowd in Kemper Arena with their fast break whenever they can come up with a loose ball or a steal. And they lead it 50-41. Here's Valley City. Low post pass. Shot up. Blocked by Montgomery. Loose ball picked up by Griffith. Up. No good. Rebound taken by Montgomery, but he's tied up underneath. It will go to the Yellow Jackets off the alternate possession.
Rob Montgomery with 7 block shots in this ball game, and that's going to come out in the statistics as one of the big factors that's helping the Yellow Jackets hold on to this 50-41 lead.
15-11 left to play in the basketball game. Montgomery on the outside as the Jackets are into their 5-man weave. Nobody posted up as they go into the corner to Sean McCallister. He looks down low to Montgomery, goes to him, power move, shot up good. Nice one-hander by Rob Montgomery as he's taken charge in the paint. He's gone right over that 6'9 Griffith guy now. And it's 52-41, Waynesburg. Through the trap come the Vikings into forecourt. Bartow has it on the outside, goes cross-court to Powers. Now down low on the baseline. Bugner underneath Griffith. Shot up, blocked from behind. Walls up with a loose ball for Waynesburg. Walls 1-on-4 on the break. Turns through some traffic, now backpedals, and goes into the corner to Puskar, who walks with the basketball.
He steps his toe on the line there, John, and on a baseline move. As Darren Walls electrifies everyone on a steal. Great move and a pass to Rick Puskar on the baseline. Rick stepped on the line.
He was dribbling it down the floor 1-on-4. People all around him maintained his dribble and got it through that traffic, but Puskar turned it over. Here are the Vikings in the forecourt. Powers with the ball. Out to Bartow. Three-pointer by Bartow is an air ball. Montgomery with a rebound for Waynesburg. Ahead to McCallister. Jackets on the run. On the fast break, Sean into the lane. Bounce pass. Puskar. Drive. Shoot. Good.
Just a super bounce pass by McCallister through the transition game. It was just a great pass.
54-41. The Waynesburg lead, and here come the Vikings in the forecourt once again. Down low on the baseline it goes, and a shot up blocked, but the rebound taken by the Vikings up and no good, but a foul called on the rebound. Nelson was fouled. He'll go to the line.
Rob Montgomery going to be called for the personal foul, I believe, that he has his 8th block shot.
That is not Nelson. That is Kelly Raymond, a 6'8 sophomore. Raymond, a 6'8 bound Waynesburg. Ahead to McCallister, who runs it over the timeline, takes the top of the key, now makes a little stutter move and brings it back outside. And they'll lob down low to Montgomery on the baseline. Rob takes his move up and good. 20 points. Rob Montgomery, high man in the ball game. 56-42, Waynesburg. Here come the Vikings into forecourt. It goes to Powers. Back outside to Bartow. He's been bottled up pretty much the second half. Now takes the jumper, and it's good. 18-footer for Bartow. He has 20 points, and it's 56-44. Jackets forecourt. Sean McCallister with the basketball at the point. Moving some people around. Now they got Montgomery in the wing. Go to him. Right back to McCallister and back to Montgomery as the Jackets are going to weave it around the perimeter once again. Here's Hogue handling the ball on the right side.
They got a box and one, John, on Rick Puskar.
All right, that's going to leave Darren Walls open sooner or later. Watch it. Here's the baseline move. Montgomery up and no good. Everything but the shot. Rob came up short on the jumper, and the loose ball picked up by Bartow for Valley City. And quickly in the forecourt come the Vikings. He pulls up and goes cross court now to another new number into the ball game. That's Beck back in after sitting down a long time. Here's a shot from the side by Powers. No good. Rebound is taken by Valley City as it bounces outside, and they turn it over. Stepping out of bounds with the basketball was Raymond. The ball came bouncing off the iron way outside, and Raymond trying to track it down. Couldn't come up with it before going out of bounds. Vance Walker into the ball game for Darren Walls now for Waynesburg as he gets a rest. And Terry Clark's coming in.
He's getting ready for crunch time. There's 12 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in this ball game. Yellow Jackets leading 56-44.
And Waynesburg with the ball. Hogue has it knocked away, and here comes Bartow off the steal. 1-0, up and good.
Bartow has a lot of moxie, and that time he outraced Sean McCallister for the loose ball.
And Rudy Marisa wants timeout. 12-10 left to go in the basketball game. Jackets by 10, 56-46. Be back in a minute. And there are a few parties around Greene County and vicinity tonight as people make it a party night of it on a Friday night. Listening to Yellow Jacket playoff basketball from Kansas City. Glad you're with us.
Defensively now, man-to-man for the Vikings.
Jackets have inbounded following their timeout. Hogue has it on the outside, and they throw it away. Sean McCallister couldn't handle the pass from Theron Hogue. Look out, Vikings get the ball back with a chance to cut it to 8. with 11:58 left to play. This is far from over. If you're thinking about, well, let's call it a night, this sounds like it's over. It ain't, believe me. All right, here's Valley City on the attack. Holmes in the corner. Goes way outside to White Owl with a long cross-court pass. White Owl will bring it to the point. And now, quickly on the wing it goes, and it goes into the corner. Almost stolen away. White Owl gets it back. Right back outside. It goes to Paul Finney. Finney just into the ball game. Thinks about a shot. Instead, passes underneath, and it's a bad pass. Stolen away by Waynesburg. Theron Hogue on the steal. And they come the other way as the Yellow Jackets move it quickly into forecourt. Sean McCallister in some traffic. Dishes off to Puskar in the corner. Back to McCallister, and he'll bring it out to the point. 30 seconds on the shot clock, 11:17 left to go in the ball game. Darren Walls, after his brief rest, is getting set to come back in for the stretch drive for the Yellow Jackets. Terry Clark handling the ball on the outside as McCallister again takes it at the point. As the shot clock moves down to 15, Puskar to the baseline, dishes it off to Hogue in the corner, back to McCallister, and outside to Walker. Around to Puskar, he's open, doesn't shoot, underneath to Clark. Clark with a move, shot good, he's fouled.
Great move, and he got the old appliance in the air, John Holmes. He doesn't get high in the air, but he got him up, and he fouled him in the paint, and Terry Clark just dropped it through for two, and a foul. He has a three-point opportunity.
So the junior from Peabody High at the line with a chance to stretch the lead to 13 on what is still Friday the 13th here in Mid-America, as we haven't gotten to midnight yet. 10:53 left to go in the basketball game.
Terry Clark has come off the bench and played super at Kemper Arena.
And he makes the free throw. Makes it 59-46. Jackets setting up a half-court trap as Walls is back into the ball game now. Puskar and McCallister set up the trap when they break it. Pass into the lane, knocked away, though. It is Terry Clark in the lane to knock the pass away and spoil what would have been an easy layup for Mr. Holmes.
Something we take for granted happened right in front of us. The tremendous quickness of the Yellow Jackets to deflect a lightning pass, and they are about as fast as any team here, John.
White Owl outside to Finney. Now a shot in the corner, no good. Griffith with the rebound up and good.
Griffith is an excellent rebounder, and he can put it in with that 6'9", 6'10" frame.
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, here's McCallister with a drive for Waynesburg. Shot up, no good. Follow good. Harry Clark on the follow. The missed shot by McCallister. Clark with 5 points off the bench. It is 61-48 Waynesburg. And here come the Vikings into forecourt. They throw it away. Walls up with a loose ball. Fouled in backcourt. He collides in backcourt following the foul with Finley. And Jackets looking for the fast break. Finley just looking to get out of the way. Didn't from out of bounds. Terry Clark, off the bench both games here at the Kemper Arena thus far. He's played just super. Here's McCallister. Loose ball picked up by Clark once again. That's twice. McCallister has had his pocket pick, and Clark saved him. They go underneath the Hogue. Hogue turns it over, though, as he makes one too many moves underneath in the paint, and he's called for walking.
Kevin Lee in the lineup now. Is Sean McCallister having a hard time holding on, but played a brilliant, around 10 minutes and 15 seconds of the second half. There were 9 minutes and 46 seconds as the Yellow Jackets lead 61-48.
Waynesburg with a 7-point lead at the half. Here comes Valley City into forecourt. 24-footer up and good by White Owl. He can shoot.
That one's three.
It's a 10-point lead now with 9:30 to go. Kevin Lee into forecourt for Waynesburg. Valley City now coming out to challenge on defense. They're getting aggressive, but backdoor Walls shot up good. He's fouled. What a tremendous shot by Darren Walls. He was hammered by Griffith. And still managed to get the shot away one-handed, flipped it up in the air, and it went through.
And all the Yellow Jackets fans stand up, and there's quite a few here, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. They're having a great time supporting the Yellow Jackets in Kansas City.
And at the line now to shoot for a three-point play the old-fashioned way is Darren Walls. He can get the lead back to 13 if he puts this one through. It is on the way. Well, it's not. He takes an awful long time. It is on the way, and it's good. All right, the bridge goes out. That's Holmes out of the ball game for Valley City, and into the ball game is Beck. And they inbounded in backcourt to White Owl. Jackets going to trap in backcourt now. Lee bothering Whiteout. They get it back to Whiteout. Still haven't gotten over the 10-second line. They just make it with a long pass, and maybe they didn't make it. Nope, they didn't make it.
Right. Here's a good one, John. The ball's in the air going over the 10-second line. That count's not up until it touches a person on the other side.
Well, they broke the plane with a long pass, but it didn't touch the other guy until the 10 seconds had expired. So the backcourt defense by Waynesburg pays off, and the Jackets get it off the turnover into Kevin Lee into forecourt. Lee flipped it to Puskar, stolen away. Bad pass by Kevin Lee. Picked off by Bartow. Bartow into forecourt into the lane. Whiteout, jumper good on the stop and pop. Barry Whiteout now with 13 points on the night, and it's 64-53. Another Waynesburg turnover as Kevin Lee is forced into a turnover in backcourt by a sticky Viking defense, and they're making a charge with 8:54 to go.
Kevin had a hard time that time. He was tied up in a jump ball situation in the backcourt. That's two people firmly having the ball, and the arrow is for the Vikings of Valley City.
Now it goes to Waynesburg's way as Griffith puts it in the paint. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Griffith, good.
Griffith that time was in position to do it.
Backcourt pressure is Sean McCallister back in at the point, fouled at midcourt. Reaching around on the foul was Harry Whiteout, and that's only the fourth team foul on Valley City here in the second half. Waynesburg with but one. 64-55. The Jackets lead. 8:42 to go. Waynesburg inbounds it from the side to Clark. Shovels it off to McCallister, and Sean will bring it back out to the point. On the wing to Puskar. On the outside, looks to Clark and doesn't go to him. Now goes to Clark. Back out to McCallister at the point. Looks inside. Goes by Whitetower to the baseline. Forces one up. No good. The rebound is taken by Clark for Waynesburg. He drives the baseline. He's buzzed. Shot up, no good. Clark will go to the line to shoot two.
Terry showing a lot of effort and a great desire to get the ball to the hoop, and that time Tim Beck fouled him on the baseline. Terry will go to the line for two.
North, especially in playoffs, makes them both. That makes it 66-55. Waynesburg by 11 with 8:17 to go. A steal in backcourt. Walls lays it up and in. Darren Walls with 17. Oh, what a smooth steal in backcourt. And here's the half-court trap by Waynesburg. The Vikings still bothered by it, and they're still in backcourt. Now they break it into forecourt. Bartow, a stop and pop. 15, no. Rebound, tapped outside. Puskar tracks it down. Long pass to Clark. The Walls on the break, jams it. Darren Walls with his first slam dunk of the evening. 70-55. The Jackets begin to pull away, but the Vikings now call timeout with 7:46 left to go. It is Waynesburg 70. Valley City 55. Be back in a minute. Vikings inbound at 15-foot jumper. Bartow is no good. Rebound taken by Vikings, and a whistle on the play. Rick Puskar going to be called for the personal foul.
His team second in the second half.
That will not send anybody to the line, and the Vikings will inbound it from their own baseline. 7:35 left to play in this ball game. The winner lives and plays tomorrow night against West Virginia State. The loser, season dies. Here's an inbound stolen away by Waynesburg, ahead of McCallister. McCallister passed into the lane, knocked away the other way. We got Griffith, 1-on-0. He'll jam it. Slam dunk by 6'9", Chris Griffith on a 1-on-0 fast break. And it's 70-57. Jackets on pass to Puskar on the baseline. Almost goes out of bounds, but saves it to McCallister. Now baseline to Hogue. Hogue into the paint. Pump, shoots, no good, blocked. Loose ball picked up by Rick Puskar. He'll bring it back outside. Has to go to Walls. Walls to Hogue. Hogue down the lane to the baseline. Puts up a jumper. It's good.
Theron showing what he's made of. Gets a nice move in the paint and a bank shot.
That makes it 72-57. Vikings trapped at midcourt. That's Whiteout through the trap. Backpedals way outside. Now goes to Bartow on the wing. Into the corner to Griffith. Pass into the lane stolen away by Hogue. Ahead to McCallister. Jackets fast break the Walls. Walls to the hoop. Up and good.
He hangs in the air as Whiteout tries to block it and puts it in.
21 for Darren Walls. 74-57. Here's a shot by Valley City. Up good. He's fouled with the shot. That was Powers. He'll go to the line with a chance for a three-point play.
Personal foul. Rob Montgomery is third, second of the second half. 3 teams.
The Walls. Walls screams into forecourt. On the run, stops, dishes off underneath the Hogue. T with a move in the lane is fouled before he can get the shot away. Don't think they're going to rule that in the act, as Theron was just trying to cut into the paint. and the foul on Valley City.
It's on their star, Steve Bartow, who's played a beautiful game, and his second in team, I believe, 6.
Not many fans left here at this late hour, but those that are here are enjoying a pretty good show by the Yellow Jackets and their fast break. And Waynesburg inbounds it to Theron Hogue. On the baseline, Hogue drives inside, fakes Griffith up in the air, up and good. Griffith right out of his uniform on that particular fake. Theron Hogue with a very nice Washington, D.C. move that I don't think they see in Milwaukee. Here's a lob underneath Griffith. He jams it home as they left him low on the baseline as they broke the trap. And it's 76-62. Jackets lead. Hogue in the forecourt is trapped in midcourt, flips it to Moore. As again, the Vikings get very aggressive on defense. This is their style. Jackets baseline. Montgomery shot up, blocked by Griffith. Rob gets it back, comes back out to McCallister, who loses it, but gets it back before going over and back with it. Now to Walls. Walls starts inside to the baseline, through some traffic, around some people, puts it up, good. Whoa. Aaron Walls, 23 points.
That was a classic move that time, and he moved it right around the big man, Chris Griffith.
Here's Valley City, jumper from way outside, no good, but a foul call. 3-point attempt, misses for Buckner, but he's whacked, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul on the Yellow Jackets. Ron Moore is first.
They say not whacked in the act on that one. How about that? Well, 1-1, no good. Rebound, Hogue. And Waynesburg in the forecourt. Here's McCallister. Bothered outside by Powers. Now pulls up, goes to Montgomery as the Jackets going to their weave. Going to shorten this game up a little bit, make the Vikings chase them down the stretch. Vikings are doing just that with their man-to-man. Now McCallister on the outside pulls up as he gets to the top of the key and goes to Montgomery. He's got Puskar in the wing. Instead, shovels it off to Hogue. Hogue back outside the Walls as the shot clock goes inside, 15 seconds. Walls starts into a trap, loses it, gets it back on the baseline. Now we'll bring it back out to the three-point area. Fires, no good. He goes down, no foul called. Rebound, Montgomery up, no good. Rebound taken by Montgomery, and he'll bring it back outside. Goes to McCallister with a brand-new shot clock. McCallister dribbles through some people, now finds Walls on the wing. Back out to Puskar to Montgomery. We're down to 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in this game. Jackets lead 78-63. Waynesburg with the ball as they work it in the corner to Montgomery. Now to Hogue, back out to Sean McCallister. Montgomery again, corner on the left side. As Waynesburg just keeps bringing it back out on the perimeter. Now Puskar drives inside, dishes it off to McCallister. McCallister back inside to Hogue. Takes his man up in the air, shot up, no good, but a foul called on Valley City.
From behind, Theron, a great move. Jim Buckner, his first personal, and Theron will go to the line for 2 shots.
Bob Parker just kind of shakes his head as he gets up off the bench, the head coach of the Vikings from Valley City. He just watched his team chase Waynesburg around for over a minute and then finally get a foul at the end of it.
Well,
that makes it 80-63, and it's just a matter of time, I believe, with 4:10 left to go. Here's Waynesburg with a half-court trap, but the Vikings break it. They get it to Bartow. He's trapped, bothered, gets it to Whiteout. Whiteout right back to Bartow on the wing. Takes it down to the baseline. Stops and pops. It's good. Bartow, a basketball player for sure. He has 24 in the ballgame. Now a steal in backcourt, but McCallister gets it back and walks with the basketball. Sean diving for the loose ball, came up with it, but rolled on the floor, and he lost his pivot foot, and that's the walk.
Exactly right, John, and he gained an advantage, and that really makes it the walk there.
Well, let's see. With a three-point play, Vikings can get back in a hurry. Here's a three-pointer from outside. It is no good. Rebound taken by Hogue for Waynesburg to McCallister, and Sean, long pass forecourt Puskar, drive, shoots, no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Bartow picking up the personal. That'll be his third.
80-65 with 3:37 left to go in the game.
For Rick Puskar from the free throw line, this is his third attempt. He's 1 for 2.
For those of you wondering if there might be TV tomorrow night on a satellite dish somewhere of that game, the answer is no. Puskar at the line to shoot 2, misses the first. But the winner of the game tomorrow night will go to a national TV audience on Monday night on ESPN. Semifinal. Here's Puskar making 1 of 2 from the line. That gives him 17, and it makes it 81-65. Here's almost a steal by Waynesburg, and McCallister does come up with it after almost a steal by Hogue. Sean now brings it over the timeline, and we'll put on the brakes and try to set something up. Looks to Hogue, doesn't go to him, though, and goes on the wing to Montgomery, back to McCallister. And with a dribble, brings it over on the left side. Bounce pass in the lane. Bad pass, knocked away by the Vikings. They have a fast break the other way. It is stripped away by Sean McCallister as Puskar, a little bit slow getting down on the fast break. Sean, too quick for him, coming in to spoil the fast break and knock the ball away.
Conditioning so important. Right now, the Vikings are really huffing and puffing.
Bartow for three, no good. Rebound, tapped out of bounds. It's Viking basketball.
Yellow Jackets are calling timeout, John.
Well, the three-point play can still bring the Vikings back. It is 81-65. Where you been? 3:06 to go in the basketball game. Waynesburg on top, 81-65. Here's the Vikings from way outside. Good. Whiteout for three. That's 16 tonight for him. And the Vikings put on a full-court press, and Waynesburg breaks it with a pass to Hogue. Hogue into the lane, dishes it off underneath. Walls behind the back, scoop up, no good. Rebound, Walls up good. Aaron Walls, 25 points in the ball game. That is 83-68. We've just ticked inside 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go as the Vikings go outside. Whitetower shot up and blocked. Loose ball picked up. It goes into the corner, and a three-pointer is good from the side, that time by Finley. And the Vikings going to take that three-pointer and use it to try to get back in the ball game. It's 83-71. Here's Waynesburg on the attack now as McCallister goes to Hogue. He's open, turnaround jumper, good. Someone sleeping left there on Hogue. Alone is 15 feet. You do that, he'll burn you 99 times out of 100. 85-70. Here's Griffith from way outside. Good, but it's only a two-pointer. The big guy pops from 18 feet away. It makes it 85-73, and a foul in backcourt is McCallister, I believe, is fouled by either Whitetower or it could be Finley as they try to trap.
Finley is the guilty party.
Right. That's 7 for Valley City, so the 1 and 1 in. Sean McCallister will go to the line with 2 minutes left in the game.
From one winning team to another, congratulations and good luck to the Yellow Jackets from everyone at McDonald's in Waynesburg.
To Kansas City, here I come.
Well, here in Kansas City, they're waving the banners and they're hooping and hollering across the way. Although that little, it's not a sea of orange, it's kind of like a puddle of orange in the stands across the way. But the small but very vocal Waynesburg contingent hooping and hollering, having a good time here tonight as they watching the Yellow Jackets advance to the quarterfinal round against West Virginia State tomorrow night. Sean McCallister, 1 and 1, no good. Rebound Griffin for Valley City. Waynesburg is not out of the woods totally in this game yet. There's a minute and 54 to go. Shot blocked, but the loose ball picked up by Whitetower. They go down low. Bartow for 2. Good. Steve Bartow, 26 points. And it's a 10-point basketball game with 1:44 to go. Walls takes a long pass from McCallister. Does not go inside with it. Now does. Into the paint. Puts it up. No. Rebound is tapped to Valley City. Bartow quickly on the run. Bartow into forecourt. Cut off on the break. Goes back outside. Three-pointer. Good. 5 Whitetower. Look out. Whitetower with 19. And they're coming back. 85-78. Jackets inbounded to Theron Hogue. Rudy Marisa needs a timeout here. And Waynesburg at Puskar in backcourt breaks it with a long pass to Hogue. He takes it to the hoop against Griffith. Cut off. Theron Hogue brings it back outside to Sean McCallister. Now to Puskar and around to Hogue on the wing left side. Takes it down low along the baseline. Now with a bounce pass outside to Montgomery as the Jackets going to work the perimeter. Walls is open in the corner with the basketball. Nobody near him. He's not going to shoot. Now he takes it into the baseline through the traffic, brings it back outside. Checks the shot clock, which shows 15 seconds. Back to Montgomery, knocked out of bounds by Valley City from the side. Jackets will inbound in front of the bench.
Well, they fouled. Well, they did. Well, Montgomery, when they deflected it away, they pounded on him, and the foul called. Robbie will have a 1 and 1.
All right, so that will send Rob to the line with 49 seconds left to go in the ball game. Waynesburg swinging now to a lead. They had a 12-point lead with 2 minutes to go. Now with 49 seconds, it's 85-78. 1 and 1 coming for Rob Montgomery. He made a couple of clutch ones down the stretch last game, and he makes this one. So he'll get the bonus. Rob high on the ball game for Waynesburg, except for Darren Walls. Walls with 25. Montgomery with 21 tonight. Had 21 against Kearney State. Second one, no good. Rebound taken by Vikings, and it's pulled down by Buckner into forecourt. Bartow against Walls. Takes it to the baseline. Cut off. Has to come back outside with a pass to Buckner. He takes a 15-footer. It's good. Jim Buckner hit, And it's 86-80, a 6-point Waynesburg lead with 34 seconds to go. Hold on to your hats. Rudy Marisa timeout. We'll be right back. Back at Kemper Arena, 34 seconds to go. Following the Rudy Marisa timeout, Jackets will inbound it against full court pressure. Rick Puskar will be doing the inbounding for Waynesburg. Gets it to McCallister. Sean to Walls. Walls at midcourt is fouled, and Darren Walls will go to the line to shoot 1-1. White Tower got him. White Owl, I should say. White Tower's a chain of restaurants where you can get very bad hamburgers in major cities everywhere.
1-1 is the call, and I believe we have a substitute coming in and a problem with the score table.
Yep, they got a little problem over there, which is going to be work to Valley City's advantage. It's going to give them all a rest and a little blow as they're trying to make a charge with 31 seconds left. 86-80, Jackets lead.
Personal foul is the 5th on Perry Whiteout, and that's what it is.
There you go.
And they have 30 seconds to replace Perry, and they used every second of it.
Perry is going to be back next year, though. He's just a junior from Newtown, North Dakota.
Brian Hansen is his substitute. You talk about a team that didn't give up. You can tell why they're champions.
Yeah.
This is the way they won last night.
Exactly. And they may win this one. I don't know. Walls at the line. Big 1-1 on the way. And it's no good. Rebound, North Dakota State. 2 3-pointers in this ball game tied. 27 seconds left to go. Here's a drive down the lane. Up and good. They left him alone. And right down the lane, Finney put it in. And now again, full court pressure. Long pass to Walls. Walls into forecourt. Trapped and fouled. Once again, they're going to send the sophomore back to the line. He just missed the 1-1. They'll say, he'll send him back again. Walls are just 70% on the year from the free throw line. And we got a 4-point game with 13 seconds to go.
Sounds the same as Wednesday night.
An instant replay of the game against Kearney State, where the Jackets squandered a big lead late in the ball game and hung on to win. Oh, by their fingernails, they were hanging on at the end to win 108-104. Here's a big 1-1, Darren Walls. And it's no good. Rebound taken by Griffith for Valley City. Quickly in the forecourt, it comes to Finley. Finley on the wing. Bugner for 2. Good. Bugner hits the jumper. He has 6. Timeout, Valley City. It's a 2-point ball game with 5 seconds left to play and a timeout called. 5 seconds left to go in the ball game. It is Waynesburg 86, Valley City 84. Holy cow. Frank, what exactly is the strategy now for Rudy Marisa? He's the man on the bubble now. He's got to figure out a way to get the ball inbound.
Yes, he's gotten it in cleanly the last 2 times. A turnover is just very costly. The idea now for the Vikings of Valley City, North Dakota, is to foul as soon as the ball is thrown in. Try to get a 1-1 if they hope. Right now, Darren Walls has missed the chance to put the game on ice, and it's anybody's ball game with 5 seconds remaining.
Walls missing 2 crucial 1-1s in the last 30 seconds. 1 timeout remaining for Waynesburg. They may have to take it here if Rick Puskar cannot inbound it in the necessary 5 seconds. If he sees it getting down to 4, he better call that time. He did the same thing yesterday or Wednesday in the first round against Kearney State. They want that senior inbounding the ball. And he comes back to take the ball from the official.
John, the Vikings have had a 19-5 run on the Jackets in these last 3 minutes.
Here we go. 5 seconds to go. Jackets inbounded to Theron Hogan. He's fouled at midcourt. Theron will go to the line. 1 second ticks off the clock. Now, big 1-1 coming. The senior from Washington, D.C., Ken Isis, are going to call 1-1. No intentional foul called there. I think there was some discussion as to whether or not they would. They say no. So Hogue will go to the line to shoot 1-1. And a big one coming up.
Well, they called the foul on 22, and everyone got excited on the bench. They thought it was 2 shots.
Hogue, 76% from the free throw line. The senior, Washington, D.C. Clutch free throw on the way. It is no good. Rebound, Valley State. Look out. Bartow has it in forecourt. Bartow at the buzzer puts it up. It won't count. Ball game over. Bartow never did get down the court in time. Put it up just as the buzzer sounded. Wouldn't have counted had it gone. And the Jackets escape once again. Bing! Dodge another bullet at the Kemper Arena. Waynesburg advances to the quarterfinal round, but just barely, as they beat Valley City, North Dakota by 2. Final score, Waynesburg 86, Valley City 84. Let's take a 2-minute break. Make that check out a 3-minute break. Kemper Arena in Kansas City, Missouri, where the Jackets have finished up the day here. They're sweeping up the old arena after 8 games played in one day, starting at 9:30 this morning, finally ending at about quarter after midnight Central Time here on the floor of the Kemper Arena as the Yellow Jackets just about let another one get away from them. That's 2 big leads they've squandered here in the first 2 games, and they're not going to be able to squander any lead that they may be able to get tomorrow night as they go up against the Yellow Jackets of West Virginia State, a team that Waynesburg played in the regular season in a holiday tournament back on the 2nd of January, and a team that just crushed Waynesburg by 38 points, giving Rudy Marisa his biggest loss of his college coaching career, 38 points. Now, we got a rematch, this time on a neutral floor, and what a rematch. It's coming in the quarterfinal round of the national tournament. The Yellow Jackets of West Virginia State just got away with one today, too. They dodged a big bullet and just barely made it into the quarterfinal round as Oregon Tech almost upset them, took them into overtime before West Virginia State won it 92-90. Oregon Tech had the last shot in that ball game and hung on the rim and fell off from three-point range, or they would have pulled off the 3rd upset of the day. Other upsets today: number 2, Charleston, gone. Hawaii Hilo, the 15th seed, beat them 65-57. Number 1, Oklahoma City, gone. Georgetown, Kentucky beat them 67-64. Number 7, St. Thomas Aquinas, gone. Central Washington beats them 84-83. And number 8, St. Mary's of Texas, gone. Quebec Nazarene has beaten them today 73-68. Waynesburg and West Virginia State, a rematch coming up tomorrow night in the quarterfinals. Our airtime will be 11 o'clock. How do we do tonight scoring-wise? Frank Busic's got everything you need to know and more about the scoring in this basketball game. He can't wait to tell you about it. He's so excited, but we got to make him wait 2 minutes and 30 seconds while we photocopying. Frank Busic on the scorebook. Frank?
Well, we've seen John Kemper Arena early in the morning when everything got started cleaning up, and, well, it was all clean. They just had to get everything plugged in. Now we're watching the other end of it, the closing of the day. So that last year we had the opening game, and now, whoa, the Night Owls. We're going to have to change our name from the Yellow Jackets to the Night Owls, okay? And we have, of course, a win for the Yellow Jackets in grand fashion, holding on again to the lifeline as they nearly plunged to defeat. And Steve Bartow, leading scorer in the game, he scored 26 points. What a tremendous evening for Steve. But in a losing cause for the Bob Parker and the Valley City Vikings from Valley City, North Dakota, lose. A heartbreaker for them, but a real heart warmer for the Yellow Jackets. Again, Steve Bartow, 2 for 2 from the foul line, and 4 3-pointers for the young man to finish off his college career. 7 points for Jim Bugner, 19 for Perry Whiteout, 5 3-pointers for the Viking, and Tim Beck didn't score, but Chris Griffin did. He had 18 points all from the floor, the big center. Many of them slams. Mike Nelson in with 1 free throw for 1 point. John Holmes came in for 4. He shot 2 for 4 from the line. Did not play in the second half very much, and all his scoring was in the first half. Val Finley had a 3-pointer and a field goal for 5 points. Jeff Powers in with 3 points in the game, 1 for 1 from the line, and Kelly Raymond had a free throw, 1 for 2 from the line. As a team, the Vikings shot a 7 for 11 from the free throw line for their 84 points. And for the victorious Yellow Jackets from Waynesburg College, Waynesburg, Pennsylvania, 86 points, 25 points of them were by Darren Walls, 21 by Rob Montgomery. Again, 2 nights in a row he scored 20s, 21 points. Darren Walls altogether, I believe, had 34 the night before. He gave them 59 total for the tournament. Rick Puskar had 17, 12 in the first half, only 5 in the second half as they boxed and won on Rick Puskar. They had Kevin Lee with 2 points, Sean McCallister with 2, 7 points, great 7 points for Terry Clark off the bench. The 6th man today played great. No other substitutes scored, and the Yellow Jackets made 2 3-pointers, 1 by Darren Walls, 1 by Rick Puskar. Darren's came, I believe, in the first half, and Rick also came in the first half. No three-pointers in the second half at all. Wow, Valley City just did it all. And as from the free throw line, Darren Walls was 4 for 7. Rick Puskar, 2 for 4. Theron Hoog, 2 out of 3. And 3 out of 4, Rob Montgomery. Very crucial misses down the wire for the Yellow Jackets, as free throws were missed by Darren Walls, 2 of them, and by Theron Hoog, 1. That could have put the game on ice, and the Yellow Jackets winning by about 8 or 10, but they just sneak it out by 2 points. And as far as the Yellow Jackets go, it's tomorrow night, and they play their neighboring rival, West Virginia State, who thoroughly put them away in their own tournament over the holidays of this year, just starting off the new year. So it's something to look forward to. Yes, it will be a late game, so tune in. I think you'll enjoy yourself. The Yellow Jackets have represented Waynesburg College very well. Rudy Marisa doing a good job with assistant coaches here, and also the fans really enjoying the Jackets and what they've shown the Kansas City people. So stay tuned, and John, you take her home.
Okay, studio production tonight by Seth Wilson and Dave Helms, who we will talk to again in just a few minutes after we say goodbye to our many friends listening in right now. And many thanks to you for staying up in the wee small hours in the morning for Hoops on 103.1 FM. Frank?
Yes, I'd like to say goodnight to a few people who I'm sure sitting, and they've listened to this, and that's, of course, my wife, Betty. I'm still alive, Betty, and my kids. Okay, John?
Okay. All right, we're alive and ticking in Kansas City. So with the Jackets, tomorrow night they got a date with another Yellow Jacket team, this one from West Virginia State. They're big and they're bad, and they're fourth seeded in the tournament. That's the top seed right now because number 1, 2, and 3 have been knocked off. So this is now got to be the team that's favored to win it all. Waynesburg's got to meet them tomorrow night in the quarterfinal round. Our airtime, 11 o'clock tomorrow night, Eastern Time. John Loper speaking for Frank Busick, saying so long from the Kemper Arena, Kansas City, Missouri. Again, the final score, Waynesburg wins it 86-84. This has been a WANB Sports exclusive.